Welcome to the podcast. We have no editor. It's just going to stay in.
It's just going to stay. Welcome
to Ryder and Bruce. We thought, for anyone that's listening, I can't take myself seriously. I'll take the next one so seriously. That anybody that would like to listen to us be quite iconic.
Yeah, we film a podcast.
Please like and subscribe. If you send me £20, I'll give you my account number and sort code. It can go towards a microphone.
Yeah, a microphone. Eventually merch. We'll get
merch, microphones, a podcast deal with Spotify.
Yeah. And video.
Cool.
I'm called Lauren.
I'm called Jen. And together we're Ryder and Bruce. I hate us. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. We thought for the first one we would introduce ourselves to the listeners, and we thought we'd do some fun things and fun questions. But I feel like we should explain what we're actually going to talk about on the podcast.
Yeah, on the podcast we will talk about Taylor Swift.
We'll talk about life.
We'll talk about fun things. We'll rank things.
We'll talk about maybe a little bit about pop culture.
Probably a bit about pop culture, yeah.
Maybe a little bit about movies. Like the Eurostar movie.
It'll be a bit of everything.
Yeah, everything.
Lifestyle.
And when you like and subscribe, come up with some ideas.
Let us know.
Send us life in our 20s, because it's tough, you know.
Yeah.
Life in London.
There's so many options for you guys.
Like, there's trams in Wimbledon.
There is.
What the fuck?
Takes you down to Croydon. And to the IKEA, most importantly.
I've not been to an IKEA in a long, long time.
No. Last time I went to IKEA, I got a frame. And
what's in your frame?
Which one is it? Oh, it's the one with me and Danny in it. Oh my gosh. I'll send this to podcast.
Okay.
Danny.
Do you want, you could put a link of the frame.
Yeah.
Never mind. Anyway, let's just get into some fun questions.
Questions.
Okay, Lauren. If you could describe yourself in 3 words, what would it be? That's not a fun question, but
last question.
So the listeners, I was going to say viewers, get to know you.
Me in 3 words. I would say energetic.
Mm-hmm.
I would say fun, which kind of means the same thing. And I would say that I'm level-headed. I would say I'm quite level-headed.
I think you're a very good balance of the two. I'm going to say something I'm actually going to say something now.
Yeah.
Which explains. Because I was thinking, I actually brought this up in a dance class on Sunday. Because I was thinking about the podcast and why we're such good friends. Let's be friends. Best friends. And this relates to, I think we're both quite level-headed. Yes. However, I think what makes us really good friends is that we became really good friends, best friends, as adults. And I think our inner child sees each other.
I think it does!
And we play with each other a lot.
We do.
We play. So that's like why you have fun and energetic, but you're level-headed.
Yeah. I do think our inner child...
I think our inner children see each other.
They do, and they bring it out.
Yeah, and we play.
You're so correct. So correct.
You can't see the hitting and the slapping, but that's maybe our love language is to slap each other.
If you hear it, it's fine. There you go.
That was on the knee, just to clarify. It wasn't on the face or anywhere else. On the knee. Anyway.
Oh, Jen, 3 words to describe yourself.
I think I'm chaotic.
I would second that.
I think I'm chaotic. I think I'm emotional, which makes me sound really... But I mean that as in, like, I feel... Maybe empathetic's the word I'm looking for.
Yes, I'd say you're very
I'm chaotic, empathetic. And I think I'm quite funny.
I would second that.
I think
you're quite funny.
I don't know if it makes me funny if I call myself funny.
But I think you can get away with that, actually. I think some people can't. That makes them not funny. But...
And I love having a dry sense of humour.
Yeah.
I love
you.
Yeah,
I love me.
I just love me. I don't. That's why I'm emotional. Anyway, sorry.
That'll be a later episode on the pod.
Episode. If you subscribe to Patreon, you can unlock the deep stuff. Okay, my second question. Oh, this is not really a question. It's 2 truths and a lie.
Oh, unfortunately for me, it goes straight to poo.
It's not where I thought this was going to go. But I'm intrigued to hear it.
So, 2 truths and a lie would be, one time when I was a child, I went to poo on a beach and my grandma caught it in her bare hands.
It's definitely true.
The second one would be, one time I was walking my dog and the dog did a poo, and then I picked the poo up in a poo bag and started throwing it around so it split, and then I had to pick it up with my bare hands and put it in the poo bin. And the third one would be that I recently pooed my pants.
I love that this is all poo related.
So only thing I think of when people ask for like fun facts, anything.
So I think the first one's true. I feel like you've also said this before, but not in the context of 2 truths and a lie. I feel like you've just shared the story of your grand's caught your poo.
Bless her.
I don't think you've pooed yourself recently.
That's bold of you to think.
I could believe that you have. But I feel like... Yeah, sorry, that's just the bed squeaking if you heard.
Yeah, the bed does. The
Or not,
frame's a bit
it was just my
broken.
jeans on the side of the suede leather.
Leather? I don't know.
Leather. I don't know. Anyway,
Leather.
sorry, back to the game. But then the second one about you, like, throwing the poo bags quite tame.
Mm.
Okay, I'm going to stick with the third one being a lie.
You're correct.
Yes.
And I was playing catch with the poo bag when I was a child as well.
Okay, I see.
Yes.
I could have believed that you had pooed yourself, but not a full.
Not a full shit. Not
Just a
lot.
little, like, oh, what's the fart gone wrong? Okay, right, I've got
You.
2 truths and a
Go.
lie. And these relate to... So you've done a poo theme, I've done an animal theme.
Okay, fine.
Okay. This is gonna sound so... Right, there's a photo that... There's a photo that exists of me and a dead hamster. The second one. There's a tin of dog teeth in my house at home. And the third one, I've kept the claws from my cat when they, like, shed. So, like, when they scratch, like, that's why they do that, like, kneading scratch thing, is that their, like, nails come off.
And you've kept them.
Have I?
Potentially. You potentially kept your cat's claws. There's a tin of dog teeth. Dog teeth from your dogs that you've had?
Yeah.
When did they fall out?
A long time ago. These aren't my current dogs.
Not your current dogs.
These are past dogs that have gone R.I.P.
And then you've saved the teeth.
We just happen to have the teeth in a tin.
Just fat. And the first one is a picture of you and a dead hamster.
Yeah.
Did you know the hamster was dead?
I'll give the context, which will probably tell you if it's a truth or a lie.
Okay.
Maybe it won't. I don't know. Maybe I've just spoiled the game. No, the hamster had died, and I realised that I just had never had a foal. So it's just... I think I was like 12. 10, between the ages of 10 and 12. It was when I was in my old house.
Okay.
And yeah, the photo, because I bring up this photo a lot to people.
Right.
And I can't find this photo.
But it exists.
But it exists. And it's just me really upset holding this dead hamster, like...
I think that might be true.
It is true.
And something tells me that the dog teeth is true, but I don't know why dogs' teeth fall out. But I can kind of... I also have never owned a cat, so I don't know how often their claws fall out. I'm going to go with the dog teeth. I'm not confident in myself.
Is the truth or a lie?
It's the truth.
It is the truth.
It is
The cat's a lie. So for context, shout out to my mum when she listens to this. Shout out to Tracy. We have a tin of dog teeth. I actually can't open the tin because it's so old, but I blame my mother, or maybe it was my gran, has just kept the teeth of the dogs when they've fallen out.
But when do dog teeth fall out?
I don't know if it's just the dog's maybe bad diet or whatever, and there were just old teeth that fell out, and just somehow they're in a tin that we still have.
Yeah, to be fair, my mum has all my baby teeth. I don't know if she threw them away, but they used to be in a little pot.
I think also in this tin is a bit of like horse tail hair as well. But my mum, I don't know if it is you, mum, that you're listening. You can give some clarification on. But my mum loves animals, so I don't know if that's like why. And then the cats, I've never kept any of the cat's claws. I used to just find them. I used to be like, oh, the cat's nail's fallen off. But then my mum explained like how a snake sheds its skin and to sharpen their claws, like the old nail just comes off.
Fair play to the cat.
But I've never kept it. I found them. Maybe they should go.
Maybe they should. But you can't get into the tin.
And yet, R.I.P. my hamster Snuggles.
That's so funny.
It's on my mum's like old Samsung phone. I've tried to find this photo for years, but I can't find it.
Just you and the dead.
Yeah, it's just me holding that and be like, I've never had a photo with the hamster before. And just dead in my hands. And I'm like, can you tell I'm attached to things? Okay, my next fun question.
Go.
Who would play you in a movie?
I have been thinking long and hard.
Okay.
Because my old answer, and I think it is still my same answer just because I can't think of anyone else, I think is Lily Collins.
Such a good answer.
Who I would want to play me in a film.
Okay.
But I think I'm not dissing Lily Collins' talent. I'm not sure she'd get me. But if she did, because I can't think of anyone else except from Rachel Berry, but I simply
not
can't.
Leah Michelle.
It's a bit too controversial. So I'm going to stick with Lily Collins. I know who would play. My grandma would be played by Julie Walters. Sorry. And my sister would be played by Stacey Solomon. And I feel more comfortable about that than I do about me being played by
I think
Lily
it's
Collins.
hard to find someone like objectively yourself.
Yeah.
I was thinking about you when I was thinking about this question, and I don't have an answer. But then I was thinking not looks wise. I was thinking personality, because I was like, you're really funny. So I was like, who can like,
get it?
Who can just capture that? I did think Maya Hawke has your sarcasm.
I love my Hawk.
But nothing else.
But yeah.
But only like that small slither of you.
Yeah. I also would love Anna Kendrick, but I think we have very different sense of humour. Mm-hmm. But
I think Lily Collins is such a good show.
I think that's the one I feel most confident with.
That's really good.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to go for you because I think your answer is the same, because you would be played by Jennifer Lawrence.
Yep. That is my anscer.
Yeah. Jennifer Lawrence. It's you match vibes.
We are the same vibe. We're both called Jennifer. Maybe I just want to be her. Maybe that's my question. I don't know how she would play me, as in like what part of my life.
Yeah.
Because she's older than me.
Makeup exists. CGI.
Notifications are on. Sorry, podcast.
Sorry.
I got distracted by the phone. We have the same name. She's born the 13th of August, I'm born the 14th of August, and I just think our energies match. Have you watched the X-Men bloopers like on YouTube?
No.
There's a bit where she just shouts, lunch! She's like, when is lunch? And I feel like that is me, like at the end of a shift, home! I want to leave. Jen, you going to the nail? No! Bed. No. But then I thought, I think she does play quite emotional. And then I also thought of a second person.
Go.
I said Sadie Sink, as in just the emotional part.
Yes.
I was thinking All Too Well 10-minute version short film on the bed crying.
Yeah.
Oh, what a mood. That's me.
Sadie Sink would.
I think for younger me. But I think Jennifer Lawrence, because we're the same person. I hope.
Yeah, I am also thinking now, I would want Emma Stone to play me as well. I think she could capture.
Yes.
The interview of the two of them, I get.
Oh, and they're us, and they're friends, and we're friends.
That's so true.
We've matched it, right?
Cool.
My next fun question: what is your fave conspiracy theory?
Right. I think this is the first thing that's come to my head because of that video of Ariana Grande recently. I don't disagree. I think we have landed on the moon. But I do think...
Oh, is this from her lie detector test?
Yeah, but I do think I don't think that video was taken on the moon.
Yeah, is there not a Channing Tatum film that's like they video him landing on the moon? Like there's a film about someone
I don't know.
with Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, Fly Me to the Moon. Yeah, is that the one that's just come out?
Yeah,
Or like,
but I don't know if that's anything to do with what you're talking about.
Just the. I used to not be sure that we'd ever stepped foot on the moon because I can't remember what it is. I do think we've landed on the moon.
Yeah.
But that video specifically, I don't think is from the moon because one, I think you can like see wires in it, and I think also the flag. It's something to do with like the gravity that would be on the moon that the scientists have said does not match the gravity of the flag. Or like the fact that the flag is moving or something doesn't match with... Like, I could be wrong.
I'm going to have to watch this video now.
But that's the first thing that I think of. And again, like maybe... I do believe we've landed on the moon. So I'm not like...
Yeah, I agree. But I don't know why I agree.
Yeah, but I just don't...
I believe all
think
evidence that's been shown to me.
Yeah, I just think that video is a bit sketchy.
Okay.
I don't know. It. I think that's the only conspiracy theory I can also
no,
think of right
but
now.
it's just the video that you don't believe in.
Yeah, like we've landed on the moon. I believe in space and aliens.
I believe in space.
I also do think aliens are real.
Yeah, me too.
Because surely.
Oh, I'm gonna have an existential crisis. I have to be far too many of them.
Yeah, I think that's my conspiracy. I believe.
Okay. It's not a conspiracy theory that I believe in.
Yeah.
But my favourite one is the people that think the Earth is flat. Because I would just love to have a conversation with them and just like hear why they think
the Earth is flat.
If we just kept walking, we'd like fall off. I don't know.
Actually, what do they?
I don't know, but I just love like see when you're on the train and someone's written Earth is flat.
flat. Yeah,
you're like, grow up.
I have a picture that someone wrote it on the like tube board at Leicester Square. I got off its Earth is flat like underlined 3 times.
I don't know what my opinion is on it. Just that the Earth is not flat.
Yeah, I just don't like.
But I just love that that's what they think.
Yeah, I don't understand. Also, like, how do they then think? Like, where do they think the equator is? Do they still think it's?
And how gravity works.
Yeah,
and just like,
and,
even
what
like
happens
time zones
when
and
you
stuff.
get to the end of the world.
Yeah,
because it doesn't exist. So how can they think? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. But it is my favourite one.
Some people do believe the Earth is flat.
They're just gonna walk off the end.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I don't understand them, but like obviously things are perceived as flat.
Yeah,
but they're not.
I get it for people who thought it like hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
Yeah,
but since then, like, where do they
but
think?
We've been to the freaking moon.
Yeah, we've been to the freaking moon. We've taken a video.
Yeah, I wonder what their thoughts and feelings are about space then, as in like the picture of Earth.
Yeah,
it looks like a sphere to me.
It looks pretty circular. That's a ball.
But that's my conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's. Sorry, I'm just thinking about.
Sorry, I'm just moving on to that. Sorry, have you got any questions?
I've
just been like, I've got a question. I've got a question.
I don't have any questions. I don't.
Okay, right. Well, my next one is what is one movie you have watched that you feel like no one else has seen?
Oh. Apart from my cousin, the Power Rangers.
I think you were about to say a film about your cousin.
No. The Power Rangers Turbo film.
Well, I've never seen that. Wait, is that the real life Power Rangers? Is there more than one?
All the Power Rangers are real life.
Oh.
That I like to watch. The good ones. And it was the earlier on film.
What
it's
colours
a
were
great
they? Are they all
film.
the same colours?
They're all the same. Well, so good Power
Because I remember
Ranger
seeing a film with a pink one.
Yeah. Oh, so maybe, but that could be the Mighty Morphin film as well. There's
Okay.
quite a few films. I've also seen the most recent Power Ranger film, which again I don't think many people watched, but I watched the cast interviews. I watched. I put them all on notifications on Instagram. Because it was great. It was
the cast?
Yeah, it was Dacre Montgomery. You know the guy who's in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
But before he was in Stranger Things, he was in a Power Rangers film.
I feel like that's ringing a bell.
Yeah, Becky G.
Who's Becky G again? She's the
Singing
singer.
in the shower, la la dee la. She sings that song. Becky G, Naomi Scott, who was Princess Jasmine.
Oh, yeah.
Elizabeth Banks, who was in The Pitch Perfect.
Oh, blonde lady.
Yeah,
Is she a Power Ranger?
She was a bad guy. She was Rita.
I see that for her. Come on, Effie Trinket.
Come on, Effie. Yes. Yes. So I think there's definitely a film that I've watched that other people haven't watched.
Yeah.
But that's the first one that springs to mind.
That's a good shout.
And I can't think of any other films that I've... Oh, again, other people have seen this, but I don't think enough people have seen Fighting With My Family with Florence Pugh in it.
No, I've not seen
Very good film.
I've not seen that.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Is that at the start of her?
Yeah.
Her work?
her work. Her catalogue.
Her catalogue.
And she is a wrestler in it. And it's based off a real life wrestler called Paige. And she has really dark hair.
What's it streaming on? I'll go watch it.
Streaming on Netflix. Maybe.
This is shut up.
Sponsored
No,
by...
it's not sponsored.
I'm not sponsored or affiliated with Florence Pugh.
Or Netflix.
Or Netflix or the Power Rangers.
Mm.
Yeah. What's a film you've seen that you don't think many other people have?
I've brought this up before to people, and it's the animation Help, I'm a Fish. Sorry, I started laughing to clarify. Help, I'm a fish.
Always Help, I'm a Fish.
I just remember being like traumatized by it a little bit. But it's a cartoon animation.
Right.
These 3 kids. It gives me like Lemony Snicket vibes, but it's not.
I don't know who Lemony Snicket
It like
is.
series of unfortunate events.
Right, okay.
But it's not that. It's just because you know how like one part of that Lemony Snicket or whatever series of unfortunate events, they're on a pier
Sure.
and there's water below.
Yeah.
There's just an image of that in Help, I'm a Fish. It's completely unrelated. Anyway, it's 3 kids. Oh, 3 kids, like... There's 3 kids in that programme as well.
Right.
Or film.
Yeah.
Anyway. Help, I'm a Fish, 3 kids. It starts, they're in a lab. I don't know whose lab. Anyway, it all goes wrong and there's an explosion and there's lots of chemicals because I think the guy... I don't say he plays with fish. But he experiments on fish.
Right.
And basically the 3 kids get turned into fish and then they land in the ocean. And then there's a bad guy fish. I'm going to have to get a photo of it up. Not that the listeners can see this. But if you Google Help, I'm a Fish at the same time. And there's like a little seahorse, the young girl. So the young girl gets turned into a starfish and she befriends a little seahorse. And then they all say goodbye at the end. And she has to say goodbye to the seahorse. But I think in the end the seahorse gets turned into an actual like pony. And there's a song that goes, do you know the song? I'm a little yellow fish in a deep blue sea. Can somebody help me? I don't think anyone... Like, I'd forgotten about this film until I seen a comment on YouTube. Because I think I was... For some reason, I think I must have been listening to that. I think I was listening to a remix of, like, party tunes from the 2000s. And that song came on the party tune playlist. And a comment was like, anyone that has seen Help, I'm a Fish, you think it's a fever dream. Like, it's something you dreamed of, but actually it's a real film. And there's a bad guy that's quite scary. I don't know if you can see him.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, I can't remember the rest of the plot, but it's just kids that get turned into fish.
And they say, help, I'm a fish.
They say, help, I'm a fish.
Fair play.
Yeah, one's an orange fish, one's a starfish, one's a jellyfish.
Which one would you want to be?
The starfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little girl.
Absolutely.
She's got a tutu and she's got, like, pigtails.
Aww. Cute little starfish.
I can't remember what... I think the bad guy's plot was, like, to have... Or to drink, like, the chemical and become really big and bad.
Really big bad fish.
Big bad fish.
I have just thought of something else that I don't think anyone else has watched. Did you know who Orville was?
No.
Orville and Keith Harris.
No.
He's a ventriloquist and Orville was his little green... Let me get you a picture of Orville.
Seems quite scary.
He was a... No! I loved Orville. He was a little green bird.
Oh.
And then within his... Did you see that picture of me? I'll just show you in a second. And within, like... a, like, special. It was, like, a DVD special. And they did loads of different scenes. And they did Orville in loads of different films. Oh, it's not this.
Oh.
And Orville was in Oliver. And I have been trying to find videos of it for ages.
Oliver as in the musical?
Yeah.
Okay, but I thought you meant... My brain went to Oliver and Company, you know, the dog film. Yeah. I think that's... You know what that is. You know what that is.
Orville. This is Orville. Look how cute he is. And his thing is he can't fly.
I've never
But he
seen
goes,
that
you
before
can
in my
fly.
life.
And he goes, I can't fly. But it was Orville as Oliver. And he was really cute. And then the other puppet called Cuddles was Dodger. And Keith was Mr. Man. What's he called? Fagin. Yeah. And then I found it on YouTube recently because I've been searching high and low. I've been searching for my DVD of it. Couldn't find it anywhere. Searched on YouTube, couldn't find it. And then I found somebody put the whole DVD on. And I found the clip of Orville as Oliver.
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
Yeah. And my mum and dad were like, no, that doesn't exist. And I was like, well, yes, it did, because you must have watched it with me. Like, I didn't pull that out of thin air. And it does. Yeah. Wow.
That's
Orville.
Well,
The duck.
listeners, in the comments, I don't know if there will be comments, but just reply when you see this. What is a film that you watched that you don't think anyone's seen?
Tell us.
Oh, that's such a good question.
It's a really good question. Well
Okay,
done,
this was like my last fun question, but it's not really a fun question. It was just, what musical album has been your album of 2024?
Ooh. Oh, Tortured Poets. It has.
I thought you might say Sabrina Carpenter.
It would be between Tortured Poets and Short and Sweet. But we've had Tortured Poets for longer.
Yeah.
So, but I do think I'm also very much back into Eternal Sunshine, Ariana Grande. I feel like I moved on from it too quick.
Me too.
So I've gone back and I'm revisiting that. And it's so good.
Such a good show.
I think it should be Grammy nom. I don't think it should win because I think Tortured Poets should win. But
do you think Tortured Poets would win?
I hope so.
Me too.
Yeah. But
I don't mean that in like a Taylor Swift way.
But in like
it's just like, as an album, it's so good.
Yes, I agree.
And the anthology and like the music and the lyricism and everything.
It's just so good.
I think it should win as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what else it would be up for. I've still not listened to Billie Eilish's full album.
Oh, that is good as well. I would hope that We Can't Be Friends will get Song of the Year or Record of the Year.
I agree. I don't think Fortnite should get Song of the Year.
I know.
Sorry, Taylor.
I love it. But yeah.
But I think it should be like a... Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, you know what? Give it to Espresso.
Yeah, I think Sabrina Carpenter.
I really want Sabrina to get Grammy.
Yeah, I think
I'm
changing the conversation now, but I think Chapel will get new artists.
Sorry, yeah, I do as well.
And I know that album came out, last year?
Yeah, end of 23, I think it was.
I've listened to that album a lot recently.
It's a good album.
But I would agree that Tortured Poets is my album.
Yeah.
Of the year.
Album of
because we've had it a long time.
We have had it a long time. Also, question.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favourite TV character ever?
TV character?
Yes.
It's going to be someone funny. But I can't think of who they are.
Or TV show.
Oh, I don't know. I watch more films than I do TV shows.
So true.
But my go-to, like, my family, we love watching Dairy Girls. I think it's so funny.
It's
I think
so
the Irish
good.
culture is so close to Scottish culture. As in just, I don't know.
It was Michelle.
It's not Michelle. And like, I just remember I was watching like the Orange Walk episode and the double glazing windows and my gran finding that so funny.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's because you've got double glazing windows, that's why you find it so funny.
Yeah.
So maybe, but I've watched Schitt's Creek recently.
I need to watch Schitt's Creek.
And Catherine O'Hara's character is really funny. She's like, David, and all her wigs are just hanging up on the wall of the motel.
I don't know why I looked to my wall.
There
would be some wigs there.
Wigs. But I don't. I feel like I can come up with a better answer, but I don't. It'll be a funny character, either from Dairy Girls, and if it was someone from Dairy Girls, it would probably be Erin. No, it's not Erin, actually. I think it'd be Claire. Maybe it would be Claire.
I love Ola. Dairy Girls.
She's subtly really funny.
Yeah.
Or if it's from Schitt's Creek, it would be Moira.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is yours?
Mine. All time, I think, is Lexi Gray from Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, why?
She's just a bit of me.
Okay.
She is a bit of me. She's a lot cleverer than I am. But I'm like, yeah, slay.
I see.
I see myself there. And also, at the moment, I'm watching the whole Vampire Diaries universe.
I was just thinking Vampire Diaries, but I couldn't, because it's very autumnal.
Yeah. I don't know who my favourite Vampire character is. Maybe Caroline or Stefan.
I also like Caroline. She's really funny.
She's really funny. It's so silly. I also love Catherine.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? Nina Dobrev's so good at the two of them.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she's not appreciated enough.
No, I did consider her to play me, but
That's a good show.
Yeah, but I'm not sure she'd be able to.
What character would you be in a show? Like, if you had to take over someone's role?
In any show ever.
I fucking take over Moira from Schitt's Creek. No, I'm kidding on Catherine O'Hara.
I would... Well, because then I'd get to work with the cast.
Oh,
so,
I didn't think of that. Maybe I would just do a cameo appearance.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'd appear in WandaVision. Because that's excellent telly.
That is a really good show.
Or Friends. Like realistically, I'd probably be in Friends. Realistically,
who would you be in Friends? Like, what would your character?
I would be like a returning Janice vibe, but like not Janice, less annoying. Yeah. So maybe Phoebe's like ski instructor. I don't know. Not that she goes skiing at all. Or like maybe I'd work at Central Park. I see that. That
as
makes
a Gunther, maybe.
Yeah, I'd be Gunther.
I see that.
Not Phoebe's ski instructor.
That would be a good show. It's very specific.
Yeah.
I tried to... Oh, this relates to the other one, but has anyone seen the Scream TV? Anyone in the room seen the Scream TV show?
No, I haven't.
I think I would just be like brutally murdered at the start of an episode.
Yeah, that would be it.
I see myself screaming and running away and
Yeah.
getting paid a lot for that.
I
And
can
not coming
picture
back.
you screaming and running away from something.
Thank you.
I think
I would be really terrified.
Yeah,
in real
you'd
life.
have the face for it. Yeah.
Oh,
Lovely.
well, I feel like we're coming to an
And
end. And my last... Lovely stuff.
Lovely timing.
So my last one is... we're going to conclude with Taylor Swift.
Of course.
Because we bring her up a lot. And if you tune into the next episode, guess what it's all about. So what is your favourite Taylor Swift song and why?
My favourite Taylor Swift song is Safe and Sound. For why, I think also, for why, sorry, I said also and I've not said anything. It is just my favourite. I don't particularly have a reason why, but I think it might be because at the time when it came out, it was kind of the only thing that sounded like that from her. Which is also odd because then
That's
the
so
rest
true.
of my Taylor Swift favourites are like a complete beeline from that. But I think the sound is very different. I think it's also just so comforting. I find it a very comforting song. I used to listen to it to go to sleep to all the time.
Go, give us a line.
The sun is going down. And I used to love the music video.
Yeah. Context, it's not on an album.
No, it's not on an album. It's the Hunger Games soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Which is such a slay. And it makes... And I also just think... I remember always thinking that's so clever that you can write a song about a book. Which I know is just like... Song, but like...
I love Olivia Rodrigo's...
Yes.
You can catch me now. So good.
It's so... And I just think...
I love where people get
Because normally
inspiration
people write about themselves. And like up until that point as well, Taylor had pretty much... It had been like her narrative. And that's a different... thing to write about. And I just think that's so clever.
Come on, District 12. Taylor
Come
Swift.
on, District 12. Primrose Everdeep.
I volunteer. I wouldn't volunteer. Sorry to my sister, but
No, I wouldn't. I'd hope my sister would volunteer for me, but she's older.
Oh, that's a question. Sorry. Tangent. Would you survive the Hunger Games?
No.
What's
your favourite Taylor Swift song, Jen?
Wow, shot corner. It's gonna be The Archer.
I
was thinking about it. I don't think I could ever pick a different song. Even
No.
if something came to surpass that, I would refuse to.
You just get attached to it.
And to attach
Yeah.
to it. The Archer is from the Lover album that came out in 2019.
Yeah.
And I've just loved it ever since I heard it. And going back to my 3 words, I'm an emotional person, and I just feel like it's just I connect to. I don't connect to like every single word she says in it. But oh my god, the line, "Awake in the night, I pace like a ghost. The room is on fire, invisible smoke." I'm sorry, that is a panic attack and a half at 10:00 at night. And I'm like, I feel that.
Oh,
but
it is such a good song.
And it's also just like the sound of it,
I see right,
like
they see
yeah,
right
and
through.
that whole bit where she goes, "And they see right through me." I have a real issue with being like seen.
Yeah.
I have a real like thing about that in my
Yeah.
head. But I just love the beats in it, like the idea that it's like it non-stops this like
Yes,
beat from the start.
I
to
love
the
that
end.
about The Archer. It keeps...
It just has this
Yeah.
like a panic attack kind of
Yeah.
thing.
It never slow. It's relentless.
And it's
That's
also
what-
quite a relaxing song.
Yeah. In a weird way.
She's not like screaming like
Yeah.
She's just.
It's not like
"Come
angry.
back,
Yeah. Oh!
I'm ready for comeback. I say I don't want that.
What if I do?
Also, if anyone needs me to sing for a real job, I did train in musical theatre, so
Not the plug.
so if you want to hire me, don't
Spotlight.
take this. It's better on my spotlight.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, and I just feel like, for the non-Swifties that will listen to this, take a chance on us.
Please.
And we'll explain Taylor lore as it goes on and what that means.
Yeah.
Um,
Not every episode will be about Taylor.
no, I think
But she'll just come up a lot.
She'll come up a lot, and I think we'll change it up, like, every
Yeah.
other episodes.
You can pop requests in.
Yeah, put requests in, and the next one's going to be just, we're funny people.
Didn't you enjoy this?
Did you enjoy this?
I think you
If
did.
you didn't, bug off, Beaker. I'm sorry, that's not any way to speak to anyone.
So it's not.
But thank you for being with us for
Yeah.
35 minutes.
How much fun. So much fun.
So much fun.
Such fun. Oh my god, sorry.
Okay.
I'd be a Miranda. That's the end of that.
That's the end.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye, bitches.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.